Hello, welcome back to Persona 5. Alright, so... Yeah, Takeshi's got a girlfriend. Futaba, best girl. That's the last time I'm probably going to say it for a while. How are you? It's Becky. Alright, my bond could grow stronger. Make sure I got Byaka with me. Yep, there he is, Temperance.
Oh!
That voice on the phone wasn't Kawakami. Maybe you should ask for more details. Who is this? This is the head nurse of Aoyama Hospital speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san is fainting and is currently hospitalized at our facility. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is... This isn't good. Let's over there right away.
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal about it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make it today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takashi-san, you contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us that you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. Today our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takashi-kun's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? And after all you did to him, I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Don't strain yourself. Ishikawa-kun, we're not asking you to do anything out of the ordinary. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adoptive son, Takeshi, died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not... And yet, she still doesn't know her place. And she still continues to teach. We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. So, it's not like we're trying to extort you. But who was it that convinced Takai to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. Poor Taki, it's almost like he was murdered. So you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over. Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. Can you make a lot there? Yep, you can pretty much guess what kind of job it is, right? That's the only way I can make more money. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Kase-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. Isn't there another way? Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm gonna get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy.
All right.
I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here are work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
Get home safe, okay? So much Shido talk. It's already December. This has been a rough year. Those Phantom Thieves incidents were horrible. I never thought terrorists would attack Tokyo. I'm glad the election's almost here. We'll be able to breathe easy with Masayoshi Shido in the office. Yes, he seems promising. It's looking like next year will be a better year.
I should have known.
Do they not see the disaster that looms in the distance? Failure is intolerable. We must act swiftly. And finally, I get a message from her. Besides, let me see what I've got. I do not have an Empress. Might have to change that. I will likely not be able to max her out, but I can at least make some progress with her. I just couldn't get my damn proficiency up all the way.
Hey, inmate!
How goes the rehabilitation?
Let's see, so...
The inmate needs our guidance. Gonna string him up?
It's not going to be very useful, but... Ow. There's an itch there, okay. So, taking a look here. Well, actually, I don't... Well... You do have a skill that I might like. Oh, actually, yeah, you're almost to the next level, which will be kind of nice. It's not going to be a lot, but...
Do not expect much power from this.
Yeah, I know, it's not going to be a lot. Unless I want to get rid of something else. I think I really want to get rid of... Closest would be this one. I mean, I guess I could. Don't use her a whole lot. I mean, you got the shining arrows, yes. It's not a lot, just go ahead.
That enough?
This is what the persona... This may be a bit gruesome.
Nah.
Finished for now. Justine, are you sure? These are the paths you have walked.
Alright, so I'm thinking... I do need Empress. There's Hariti.
This persona? You
Not a
always
bad
draw
one.
this persona, then accept this persona.
If I don't need it, I can basically use it to empower something else.
Are you finished? No slacking off.
Alright. Actually, I just realized, where am I confidant wise with death? Okay, if I can rank up with her, I will do her today. I'll do that. I want to try to max out as many as I can. It's not a rank up. I don't think progress on harder then.
Good day.
Let's try to actually... Let's see. Alright.
Good day.
Let's hang out.
Huh?
I really need to hang out with her a little bit. So that I just can get my proficiency up, before now. So I will probably not get her very high. Wow, Takeshi-kun, you're quite skilled. Oops. Was I? The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to our work as the Phantom Thieves. This started just as a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Are you opening a cafe? Would you come if I was? I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was just thinking back on the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okumura Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to ingratiate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takakura-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father pass. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear he has an ulterior motive, though. He sounds suspicious. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune. But I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okumura name completely. Takakura-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least, it's possible. Maybe you should fire him. Get them before they can get you. That concept is truly becoming of a phantom thief. But I'm not sure even I have that influence to do something like that. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out for their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times.
All right.
Finally. I'm going to stay here a little while longer to check on the drainage. I need to make sure that these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the phantom thieves.
Goodbye.
Ah, you're back.
Everywhere I go, it's just more and more rumors about Shido. This shit makes me sick. It's as though his stance against the Phantom Thieves has boosted his popularity. It's all a charade, though. More importantly, why ain't anyone complaining about the police? After all, their big catch committed suicide while he was in police custody. That's a scandal no matter which way you cut it. I'm just glad they never made Takeshi's identity public. About that, doesn't it seem a little odd to you? Yeah, I was wondering that myself. It felt as though the commotion surrounding the suicide calmed down far too quickly. It's like no one cares about that anymore. Yep, they're too busy fanboying over Shido. God, this don't make any sense. It's creepy as hell. That's right. This is totally bizarre. What's going on here? And I think we're pretty close with Hierophant. Oh yeah, if he ranks up, I want to rank him up.
You got time right now?
Alright, we got to spend time with him.
All right then.
Oh, he's being stubborn again.
Thanks.
Well then.
I also need to spend time with Makoto a little bit. Well, depends here. She's definitely one of my lower ones. At least get her up a little bit.
Good day.
What do you want to do today? So let's see, we'll hang out.
Huh? Thank you.
So it's quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
To be honest,
You know, I only started taking care of these plants just because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing in my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants in complete secret. But Takeshi-kun, I'm worried that what the school might do if they found out about this. A Phantom Thief wouldn't worry. Oh, right. Well, I guess I'll have to make sure this stays an underground operation. Or maybe a rooftop operation. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Honestly, Takeshi-kun, I really enjoy the time we spend together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us around the beginning of this year. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that my friend was to be my fiancé. It It was surprising, but I suppose I had always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. Oh, but, no, relationships have happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he's grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him, though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? We should break up. Well, about that. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently, he's even been telling the employees at Okumura Foods about the contract he made with my father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged as a majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on. It should be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? I have. Really? Actually, I have. That's so romantic. I'm actually a little jealous of you and of the girl. You know her, actually. Your teammates. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this.
All right.
Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here a little while longer.
Goodbye.
Ah, you're back.
Sojiro's close.
You got time right now? All right then.
Alright, next time I talk to him, I can rank up and max him out.
Thanks.
Let me hit that one. Alright. So I'm just... I think we will. We'll head that way. What rank am I with him anyway?
All right.
I'll hang out with you.
Over there, then.
Yeah, then let's go somewhere quiet.
Hey!
That kid I took the money from came to my house with his mom yesterday. But my mom told them that it was the kid's own fault for having his money taken. She just told them to leave without hearing what they had to say. Something's wrong with my mom. The other day, she called my school to complain that the cost of lunch is too high. I begged her to do it, but she said it was for my own good. I doubt it was really because of me, though. Once everyone finds out, I'm gonna be made fun of again. But she told me that once you stop fighting, you lose, and that those who complain win. My mom was never like this before. She never used to care about stuff like winning or losing.
Hey!
Ishikawa-san, Shinya, what are you doing?
Huh?
Mom? I knew it. But what? You've been acting strangely lately. Just as I suspected, someone's filling your head with nonsense. Constantly talking back to me. I knew someone must have someone new must have come into the picture. So, are you the one who's been such a bad influence on my Shinya? Well, I haven't done anything. What, you don't think you've changed him at all? This is completely unacceptable. What are you going to do about it? Stop it! Will you take responsibility if my Shinya turns into a juvenile delinquent? All that time and money I spent on him wasted. What are you gonna do about that, huh?
No way.
Mom, Ishikawa-san is... Ishikawa-san, I'm going to remember you. You're a high schooler, right? I may just have to tell your high school. One of their students is stalking my son. Stop it, Mom. Come on, Shinya. We're going home. Think about his feelings. He's just a child. If you keep meddling with him, I'm going to call the police. Well, I haven't done anything. Fine, just know this. I don't intend to lose. Now let's go. But... Shinya? You are Shinya, aren't you? Yes. Hey, I snuck away while my mom was shopping.
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to say I'm really sorry about earlier. Already? Crap, I gotta go. I don't like the person my mom's turned into. She won't listen to anything I say. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about today. Do you think the Phantom Thieves could turn my mom back into her old self? Please tell the Phantom Thieves to change my mom back to the way she used to be. What's your mom's name? Her name is Hane Oda. I gotta go.
See you later.
Let's play again sometime. And please don't hate me.
All right.
So you want to help out that king dude? You want to help that king dude out, huh? And we're gonna do it by changing his mom's heart? I bet that was a real tough decision to make. I mean, he's only in elementary school, right? This is a lot for a little kid to be dealing with. You're right. We should try to help him as soon as possible. As for the calling card, let's have him deliver it himself.
Okay, meeting
So I
adjourned.
guess this counts as a unanimous decision. Alright.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, my bond could grow stronger. Hold on. Well, I could I could travel there for free, but let's make sure about something. Well, I could technically get rid of Hermit now since I've maxed her out.
Hey, inmate!
Let's make some space.
How?
Time for some. You wish to fusion.
Let's see what I can do. And there's a couple here. Ooh, I can even fuse one. I have to get rid of Norn, though.
You okay with this?
If I get Gardine out of the mix. But Norn... You have a weakness to that, though. In that case, hold on.
Gonna string them up? What are you waiting for?
This is what it... This may be a bit gruesome.
Okay.
So severe gun damage to one foe with high chance of critical. I want to keep Doors of Hades. That one's not bad. And though that can be an instant kill, it's not useful to me in big boss fights. So I might actually get rid of Mambo Doom. Adverse Resolve. That could be pretty good. And you could inherit that. Nah.
Finished for now. Justine, you have registration? You'd like to register this?
So let's see here.
These are the paths you have walked.
Oh, wait. There we go. Just taking a
You'll
cheap
withdraw
star.
this is your power. Are you finished?
So we'll
It is
use the phone
time,
for a free
inmate.
travel over just to see if she'll rank up. Because almost every confidant seems to have a request, and I'm trying to see if I can get as many of them as I can. So where am I with Star anyway? Alright, there's a possibility that we're getting there. So let's take a look. For now we decline.
I see.
Sorry. See, this way I don't have to pay once.
Oh! Hi!
Let's see. Let's see, the bottom here will grow, and we might actually get the mission. Because there's usually a mission right around here for almost every confidant.
Where have you been searching all along?
I'll head over right now!
Looking facing while alone and on, without a clue.
Hey,
I actually
hey!
really like the antique feel of this room. But I have to say goodbye to it today. The thing is, I've decided to quit. My boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Takase-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands. So this is just what I have to do. Is this really what you want? What I want? Takase-kun's guardians say the only true way to apologize to Takase-kun is by paying them. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? I wonder if I can escape all this if I quit being a teacher. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. That's why I'm going to quit both my teaching job and my maid job. What do you think? You're running away. Another scolding, huh? But you're right. I'm just running away. Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad for what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. And yet I felt the need to teach. I wonder why I feel that way even now. Well, that's your answer. Ishikawa-kun. Oh, that's right. I decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure that there won't ever be another student like him. Because I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now I spent all my free time at part-time jobs just so I could continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burner so I could make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. I can't make things right with Takase-kun like this. All mistakes can be fixed. I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takase-kun. From here on, I refuse to pay them any more money. And that is my answer. Well, what do you think? Be confident in your answer.
You're right.
You can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found from within. I learned that from you. In a way, you're my teacher. Just kidding. Not yet, huh?
All right.
I've been worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my students. Especially to you. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled just like Takeshi-kun was. From now on, I'm going to protect you too. As your teacher, I will never betray you. It's reassuring. Leave it to me. I can be decisive when it counts. I'll speak with the Takases. I'm not going to run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. Alright, it's time for me to go.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Good night.
It may be a Sunday, but that time of relaxation is ruined by all the noise outside. Yep, no matter where I go, I keep hearing election speeches. It'd be fine if that was all. Shido's calling himself a brave hero who stood up against vile terrorists. Don't make me laugh. He's nothing but rotten scum. It seems he's been using the Phantom Thieves as ammunition for his political activities. Only 2 weeks until elections. And it's been exactly 2 weeks since the news of Takeshi's suicide. We should probably hurry. He'll probably be killed if they learn he's still alive. I know. Just give the word when you're ready and we'll all come over.
Hey!
Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about what... Yeah, we will. Let's see who we got. Well, that's talking about the palace. And I really do need to talk to An. What I got on me? I have no lover persona on me.
Hey, inmate!
Alright.
Time for some power requires sacrifice.
Not strengthen, hold on.
Some modification, huh?
Nothing particularly good.
Gonna string 'em up?
As always, you still. I could use... won't be a big one.
Do not expect much power from this.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Do
I
not
will.
This is what the persona shall...
Just
This
get it
may
over.
be a bit gruesome.
I need to make the room. I'm not gonna waste these persona like I used to have to.
You change your mind? You'd like to read the... You'd like to register this?
Oops, there we
Read
go.
here.
By level, let's see. So, I'm thinking... Alright, lover, that's right. Fire Kana, please, there we go. Let's just pick out a cheap lover.
You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power. Are you finished? It is time, inmate.
At the very least, let's see if she's close to a rank up.
We have to make them pay.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
Me and Takeshi actually already been to this gym. It's pretty sweet, huh? Not too many people getting in your way. Anyways, what are you trying to do here?
Yes!
I want to slim down.
Huh.
Huh. You try jogging? Aerobics alone aren't enough. I want to tone up too, so I need to start lifting weights. Plus, my shoulders are drooping. I want to make my biceps leaner, and I need to straighten my back out. Obviously, I want to cut down on my waist size too, and firm up my butt and calves. You have some real guts. Mm-hmm. I'm a guts demon.
Come on.
What the hell is that even supposed to mean? Anyways, motivation's good and all, but you're not going to be able to move tomorrow if you do all that shit. Then you come up with a training regimen for me. You're such a pain. If you do that, I'll go on a date with you as a reward. F that. Quit thinking you're some sexy character in an anime. It's sad watching you like this.
Seriously?
What?
No way, man.
First off, one of them sexy characters never come in their should never come to a gym in their PE uniform. How am I supposed to know that? I've never been to a gym before today. Oh, it's my agency. Hi. Oh yes, definitely. Even a small article would be great. Huh? It fell through. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I was supposed to be in 2 magazines the month after next, but apparently one canceled on me. It was a black and white shoot, so they said I wouldn't stand out. It sounded like fun though. It was about the everyday life of models. I guess you gotta find somewhere you do stand out then. Huh. There has to be somewhere my vibrant charm will shine, right? There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where?
By the way.
Hey, speaking of magazines, there's a real pretty girl in that one you said you were starting in. She's got this innocent vibe, but she's sexy too. Now, that's what real charm looks like to me. Were there photos of me too? Yeah. And did she have long brown hair? Yup, that's the one. You know her? You gotta introduce me, dude. You dick! Of all the girls you could have been talking about, it just had to be Mika. Ugh! I'm so pissed. Come on. Which machine are we using first? I'm gonna break it. My body hurts, but for some reason I feel satisfied. That's what working hard feels like. Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. I think it was because the two of you were here with me. I had to prove I was working extra hard. It's simple stuff like that that'll help you keep pushing. Yeah, good advice. Dude, I wish I had thought of that. This ain't a competition.
Whoa!
Crap, for real? Mom forgot to buy stuff for dinner, so I guess I gotta head home now. See you guys. Yuji just can't say no when his mom needs help, huh? I'm actually a little jealous of the relationship they have. I mean, even growing up, my parents were super busy. They always told me I was strong, that I'd find my own way. I was free, but I was lonely. I'd make friends, but we moved a lot, and every time, I had to start over again. I actually got used to the loneliness. But then that all changed when I met Shiho. The world seems so hopeful. I heard her rehab is going well. She's going to be officially transferring school soon, too.
Hey,
I need to show her that I'm working hard, and that she doesn't need to worry so much about me. She'll be happy to hear that.
yeah.
Right! She needs to know how much I've learned from her.
All right.
Let's get back.
Come on, let's head home. I might have trouble moving, though. My legs are killing me.
Bye.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, can't really talk to him directly. And I might actually be able to get... 'cause I think I'm going to get a request from her, too. I have Norn on me, so I should be okay. Do you remember what happened last time? That man, Chairman Fukurai, visited me. If you have some time, can you stick around and chat for a bit? Okay, let's go somewhere else. So I've been thinking a lot about our last meeting, and I wasn't completely honest with you. But I've decided. I'm going to tell you everything about Fukurai-san, as well as the real reason why I decided to leave my village.
I
already told you about how it was a small traditional town tucked away in the mountains, right? When I was young, I predicted a major earthquake. The villagers revered me a messenger of God. When I kept predicting disasters, they started blaming me for everything. They said I was cursed. A monster. So I locked myself away. People would still come by to throw stones through the windows, though. Things went on like that for some time, until one day an angry mom came and burned the house down. That's why I decided to come to Tokyo after graduating high school. I wanted to change my fate. I didn't know anyone, but I needed money, so I took the first job I could find at a small nightclub. I found myself surrounded by dangerous people, but that's when Fukurai-san approached me. He's a psychic too, you know. He knew from a mere glance that I was a runaway who had just come to Tokyo. And once I told him why I decided to leave my village, he immediately invited me to join up with the ADP. That's when he gave me the monkey ear of the Maiden of Relief. He told me that I possessed a divine power to save others from misfortune. That I could become more than the monster people saw me as. I broke down the moment he said that. Deep down, I knew all along that the Holy Stones didn't have any power. But I thought I might be able to save people, even though I was a monster. Or perhaps because I was a monster. So the truth is, I was only ever selling those holy stones for my own personal benefit. I'm a terrible person, huh? I don't think so.
What?
What? My fortune said you're supposed to hate me. I never thought you would overturn even that fate, Ishikawa-san.
I've made up my mind.
You know what? I see now how wrong I was. I'm not going to keep turning a blind eye to injustice. I'm going to expose the chairman's fraudulent activities and wake the other members up to the truth.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for listening to me today. If there's ever anything you need to talk about, I'd be glad to return the favor, Ishikawa-san. Oh, I might need a little bit of that. Now that I think about it, though, just saying the Holy Stones are powerless won't convince people. The EDP holds what they call seminars for believers, but it's really just brainwashing. That's why everyone thinks they'll be unhappy without a Holy Stone. Honestly, I don't hold any sway there, even though I'm the Maiden of Relief. Just who is the chairman? Let me think over some more. We can talk further next time.
Thank you.
Takeshi is so impressive. I can't believe he's still in high school. Did you watch that TV special about the heroes who took down the Phantom Thieves? I saw it too. It did make me like Akechi-kun more, but honestly now I'm a really big fan of Shido-san. If he was my boss, I'd follow him no matter where he went. God, can't these people see past their own fat noses? They're crazier about Shido than ever before. When I think about how he used us, damn it, it pisses me right the hell off. Well, it'll be fine. Oh, damn it, I hate when they do that. The better his reputation gets, the more I look forward to tearing it all down. We'll make him own up to all this bullshit, then we'll see who the real heroes are.
Hey,
Taking a look here. So, I guess I could. Let's do that. Actually, hold on, before I do, I really have not looked at books in a while.
What can I get you?
Not much here. I don't know how many of the books I actually have in certain areas. Let me check something. Not here. We're gonna take a short trip over here real quick. I'm trying to see, is there any other book areas? Maybe there's something here.
What do you want?
Nope.
welcome.
There's really nothing. Yeah, it's up here anyway.
Oh,
A maid cafe, huh? Oh, get up my charm.
oh,
For now, I'll pass. Really nothing for me to do here, honestly.
Welcome.
What's this? Alright. Wait, hold on. Let's quickly go back. And let me just check something.
good day.
What do you want to do today, Takeshi-kun? Let's hang out.
Huh?
Hang out. This particular restaurant is an expensive hotel buffet. Hopefully the coffee lives up to that reputation. Do you remember how I mentioned before about my newfound interest in coffee? Well, I've decided to start studying the topic more seriously by going out to places like this. I've been keeping it a secret from my fiancée, though. You see, just a single cup of dark ivory coffee here costs roughly 6,000 yen. Oh, it must be amazing.
Yes.
I've heard it is. Apparently the beans they use are exceedingly rare. Either way, perhaps we should try it out before passing judgment. Well, shall we order? I'll be paying for your cup as well. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I can't let you do that. That's noble of you. But allow me to handle this. I invited you after all. I wonder how it will taste. Well, here we go. There's a faint bitterness beneath the strangely mellow flavor. This coffee is clearly distinct from what Sojiro serves at LeBlanc.
This is...
It has a distinctly fragrant aroma, paired with a mild flavor. It is undoubtedly delicious, yet I could barely consider it coffee. Apparently, it's brewed using beans gathered from elephant dung. Alright, what do I want to say in this situation? I just drank elephant poop coffee beans. I can taste the elephant.
I'm sorry.
I apologize for not disclosing that to you earlier. I just thought you might find it hard to enjoy if you had known ahead of time. I was surprised to hear it at first myself, but that was actually why I wanted to try it to begin with. Another rare type of coffee, Kopi Luwak, is gathered from the feces of a small cat called a civet. Interestingly enough, the flavor differs depending on what animal it was originally consumed by. Speaking of cats, do you think Mono-chan will be able to... I don't know, think about it. Yeah, that's probably for the best. It would be absolutely terrible if he got sick. Coffee is so profound. Haru-chan?
Huh?
Takakura-san? What a strange place for us to meet. It's not often I see people your age at this luxurious buffet. And who is this? Oh, he's a friend from school. Takeshi-kun, this is Takakura-san, the new president of Okumura Foods. By the way, it looks like we will be able to avoid litigation. We somehow settled on decent terms. You don't need to worry. Oh, and about your shares, you should consider letting the company hold on to them for the time being. I'm sure you have enough on your plate already, given everything that's happened to you.
No.
Well, I'm sorry to bring that up while you two are enjoying yourselves here. That aside, how are things going with Sugimura-kun? You know, these days you need to reserve a wedding hall almost a year in advance if you want a good one. Sometimes it worries me how laid back you are, Haru-chan. Right, we're in the process. Well, I should be heading back to the office now. Oh, but please allow me to pay for your drinks. No, that's quite alright. And, about the shares, I can handle them for now. I'm going to protect that which my father left me. I understand. Please do try to reconsider, though. Well, if you'll excuse me. That was a lie. There's no way I can handle the responsibilities I have to deal with right now. I mean, I'm just an inexperienced high schooler, but I can't leave the company in Takakura-san's hands. Hey, what did you think of him? Well, he was a little sketchy. Agreed. Apparently, a few employees have been accusing him of being a dishonest, greedy villain. But then there are others who practically revere his efforts. Which side do I trust? Right now, the most prevalent rumor about Takakura-san is that he was pleased by my father's passing. I mean, he was certainly the person who stood to benefit the most from it. It's hard to deny that fact. But he says he's trying to rebuild our company image. I just can't tell if he really means it. You know, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I didn't have money, if I was normal. Don't get me wrong, the company is definitely important, but it's often nothing more than a source of stress. With you guys, though, I feel like I actually belong. That's why I'm going to work extra hard to make sure my harvest turn out great.
All right.
Oh, and as for that, Sugimura-san, that's my fiancé. He's been really showering me with presents lately. One night, he even left a bouquet of roses on my pillow. But he would have needed one of my servants to help him accomplish that, right? What a scary thought. Even worse, Takakura-san has been hurrying us to get married after what happened to my father. He claims it's because the profit of marriage will bring to the company. There has to be more to the situation than just that.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll look a little deeper into Takakura-san. Perhaps he truly was pleased by my father's death. Maybe I should start by asking the employees who were trying to desperately win my favor. You haven't drank any more of your coffee, Takeshi-kun? Aren't you going to finish it? Not really.
Bye.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, we're gonna max you out. I'm going to the church with Futaba. Sorry, but you're coming along too. For what? We're going to visit Wakaba's grave.
All right then.
We're leaving soon. Get ready in 3 minutes.
Searching all along.
I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death, but it's been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all. No, that's not it. The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high. I sure kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too.
I'm dating your daughters! Or your daughter. Thank you.
Idiot. I should be the one thanking you. This is the first time the four of us are all together.
Sojiro, what are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Oh, I have some news. The family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report. It was because of you, wasn't it? I wonder if the day'll come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter.
I'm dating her.
Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety? You know,
Uh,
I really just wanted to have you help out at the store, but you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect, not just Futaba, but you, too. I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens. I'll be there for you, as family. And, I know, I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor, but it's all I can do.
well, it's not like my actual parents believed me and sent me away.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hierophant, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
All right. Oh, they made you the ultimate in this game.
Oh, and, could you not, you know, get with Futaba?
Too
I
late.
can't imagine you calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing?
I hunger. Curry time!
Yeah. Let's go home.
Oh, by the way, I really am dating your daughter, so that warning came a little too late. Sorry, Dad. He committed Sudoku. I think he means Sebaku. You think Shido's gonna become the Prime Minister at this rate? With Akechi-kun and Shido-san, it feels like some heroes have been born this year.
Well, shall
That's
we
right.
begin?
The turning point of any era is when a hero is born. They address everyone's fears and worries and skillfully carry out a revolution. Representative Shido is like that, don't you think? A hero? Man, don't make me laugh. This is getting really bad. We need to make everyone realize it. Let's see if we rank up with you first.
We have to make them pay.
Oh, good.
Thanks.
The truth is, Shido's moving away today. And before she goes, she wants to see the school roof again. It's still hard for her to climb stairs, though. So, do you think you could help me carry her? On, Takeshi-kun? You're pretty heavy, huh? Thanks for your help.
Hey!
Is Takeshi super reliable? Mm-hmm. Just like you were telling me. We're so high up. Why did you want to come here? I think to settle things. To tell the truth, I wanted to reenact that moment. Wearing these clothes, standing here again, I wanted to know what it would feel like. What about back then? What were you thinking? I didn't want to die. I just needed to escape. It was like another person inside me was screaming, telling me to come up here. It almost felt like that person was trying to kill me.
Oh,
But I know that person was part of me too, my weakness. So I wanted to see if she would show up again now. And she doesn't exist anymore. You're so strong, Shiho. The only reason you can stand here now is because of how hard you worked for your rehab. Maybe, but that was all thanks to you, On.
huh?
Me? Because I saw how hard you were trying too. Trying to be strong, to be cool, wanting to be an action star, striving to be a better model. You were so positive. Your eyes sparkled with motivation. With you putting that much effort in, I couldn't just let my life go to waste in a hospital bed. That's why I wanted to stand again. It was because of you. Being able to change others. That's what true strength is. Shiho. I'm not strong. I'm nothing without you. I'm just a lonely, scared girl. On. I'm sorry for deciding to transfer schools. Shio. I'm going to become a real model. That way you'll be able to keep seeing me and keep giving life your all. I'm going to be in a bunch of magazines and I'll say tons of good stuff in interviews. So stay healthy, work hard but not too much, and keep in touch. Just take care of yourself. Come on. I love you. Once I can smile again from the bottom of my heart, I'll come visit. Yeah.
Hey,
I need to be the #1 model around. I made a promise with Shiho, so there's no turning back now. I'm gonna study how to properly exercise and even relearn how to walk the runway. I want to pick up on some other languages and cultures too, so I can start doing overseas events. Because, well, the only way I can see Shio is to show her how hard I'm working. I believe in you, On.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. If I can do that, Shiho, she'll definitely... Damn it. I told myself I wouldn't cry. But it just won't stop. I guess I'm alone again, huh? You have the others.
Thanks.
Oh, you're right. I have our team now. There are people suffering out there, just waiting for us to save them. That's why I need to do my best. Not just for our team, but for everyone who needs our help. Takeshi, let's do this together.
All right.
Anyway, I should be heading home. I'll be fine by myself. Oh, and thanks for going out with me today. I didn't mean it like that. Of course not.
Bye!
See you later.
Ah, you're back.
The election battle has reached the halfway point. The polls for each election ward have remained the same, though. Does this mean Shido's victory is guaranteed? That would be the case. I wonder if voting will shift if Shido has a change of heart. Nobody will vote for him once they find out that he's a criminal. Assuming they find out before they vote. That's the important part. We prefer him to announce his crimes before the election. But if the change of heart doesn't make it, the election will go just as expected. We have to believe. Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen beforehand. All we can do is change his heart. We should be able to put a stop to this if we succeed. Oh, I might actually be able to get something out of her. The ADP situation is a lot tougher than I thought. I don't know what to do. Can we talk about it? Talk with her. Sorry to be a bother. I'll be waiting for you. So, the chairman's pushing me as hard as ever to sell those fake stones. I've been trying to use this as an opportunity to investigate into the ADP seminar so I can expose him. And the deeper I dig, the scarier everything becomes. What have you found? The ADP apparently doesn't profit at all from the sales of the Holy Stones. It's nothing more than a front. Most of the revenue actually comes from the seminars. There, they give their patrons some sort of mind-altering drug. After which, they're encouraged to donate their life savings to the benefit of the ADP. People have gone missing after seminars. Families have been torn apart by this madness. And I was part of it all. By selling these fraudulent stones, I was in direct support of their horrible actions. I know this doesn't make up for what I've done, but I want to help the others come to their senses. Barely anyone with the ADP will talk to me, though, and those who do won't actually hear me out. What should I do, Ishikawa-san? These people are all heading down a path toward great ruin. There has to be some way I can deal with the chairman. Right. I'll just have to admit everything that's going on, even if I get dragged down too. That's the only way. I'm the only one who can stop him, right? What's Fukurai's first name? Oh, the chairman? It's Yuichi Fukurai. Why do you ask? Don't worry about it. Oh. How strange. It seems the cards have changed somehow. My future is in the line with that of the trickster. What does that mean? Even so, my fate remains unchanged. I am destined to stay a monster. I'll have to think on this for a while. Let's finish for today.
Good night. Hey!
Hey, shouldn't you tell the... Yeah, we know. We will tell them. We could max... Well, that's right. I know talking to her might not do that. Well, let's see here. He's not there today. Hmm. We'll just go ahead and spend time with her. Let's do it.
Ready? Hey,
This is the best type of food for mixing. Not only can it be ingested at the same time as the food, I can also check its reaction to heat. I'll take care of this. You can just sit there and watch. What are you scheming?
is that so?
Oh, I'm sure you know. Testing out the new medicine, of course. First, let's try it with the manja that doesn't have anything else mixed into it. I only tried the condiments, but not bad, huh? This is to say thanks for helping the development of the medicine progress so fast. When I thought about the type of food I could cook for you, this is what popped into my head.
Hey,
Want to try something other than manja?
let's head.
You're being difficult now, aren't you?
Ah, you're back.
Which ones do I have on me? Hold on.
Hey, inmate!
Where have you been? Been searching all
Let's see
Time for
then.
some rehabilitation. Some modification, huh? Power requires sacrifice. Is that enough?
Oh wait, no it's not. Oh wow, that's like Jack. Never mind. I almost want to just power up Pixie with one of these instead. Well, I don't need Hierophant right now. It'd be
Do not
interesting to see what
expect much
happens.
power from this. Wow, inmate, that's dark.
Well, I could just see what happens. It would make an interestingly powerful Pixie.
This is what the... This may be a bit gruesome.
Okay.
The 17. Hey, got me Patra out of the deal too. Not bad.
You change your mind? Justine, you'd like to register this?
I'll register it. Alright. So let's see.
These are the paths you have walked.
All the way down to... Star.
You'll withdraw this for this is your power. Done already? No slacking off. Weak fingers are numb.
That's fine, isn't it?
Let me spend some time with her today.
Good evening.
Let's see. It's just spending time still.
I look forward to it. Thank you for today.
I can't wait for Shido's new administration. I'm sure our economy and market will improve. I went to listen on Shido-san's speech. I was so moved. His words really resonated in me. It's strange that no one like him has come forward until now. He is so charismatic. Upper management could learn a thing or two from him. Charismatic, huh? I suppose that's an accurate description, at least in terms of deceiving people. He only thinks of people as stepping stones for his own personal gain. Father, is this the type of person you fought to protect us from? I will fight against his injustice with my own power. I'll be alright. I have Sis and the Phantom Thieves on my side. So, watch over me, okay? I heard a crowd of people chanting Shido's name today. This is so strange. I met a similarly frightening situation on the train. Everyone's blindly following Shido, as if they've been brainwashed. Then that is all the more reason we should hurry. Don't get hasty. You're right, we need to go about this with a steady hand. Shido's probably going about things cautiously, so we should do the same if possible. Let's just try to keep an eye on our opponent's moves and strike first. I'll do the best navigation I can do for you guys. Leave it to me. Shit's gonna get real important now. Just give us a call if you make up your mind. Nothing new. Let's see.
Hey,
Ishikawa-san? Hey, what should I... never mind, let's train. Give him the calling card. What do you mean?
wait, what?
Another calling card? Hanae Oda.
Huh?
My mom? The Phantom Thieves are targeting my mom? So she is bad after all. Is that what you think?
Yeah.
My mom used to be nice, but right now, I think she's one of the bad guys. To be honest, I've thought that for a while now. My mom... Do you think they'll ever actually be able to change her heart? Believe in them. Yeah, you're right. They are the Phantom Thieves after all. So...
Hey!
Someone has to give this to my mom, right? Okay, I'll do it. Way to step up. Well, it is kind of my fault that my mom got this way. She had to deal with a lot raising me on her own. She had to get stronger because I was so weak. But that's not an excuse to hurt the people around her. She fights with everyone about everything and ends up getting hurt. At this rate, my mom's gonna break. I want my mom to realize what she doesn't have to be strong for me anymore. But she won't listen to me when I tell her that. That's why I want to help the Phantom Thieves. I want to stop my mom. Let's save her. Ishikawa-san.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give her the calling card. She's my mom after all. I really want to help her. The next time you see the Phantom Thieves, please tell them I said thank you. And thanks for talking to them about this, Ishikawa-san. I'm gonna teach you my best, strongest move. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Oh, I guess it's late. Hey, do me a favor. Don't tell anyone you saw me crying earlier, okay?
All right.
Later.
Ah, you're back.
I gave the calling card to my mom. It was a little scary. Could you let the Phantom Thieves know? Got it. So there is you. But I might have other options.
Where have you been searching all alone?
1 second. Oh, it's because he's available. That's probably why.
Racing twilight alone without the without a sign, without grasping it.
We'll go.
Where have our
So it could be. Oh, that's right. I can't increase it with her yet because I've got the request. Let me see. Persona I've got on me. Definitely no devils.
Hey, inmates.
Time for some power requires sacrifice.
So let's do the same thing. We'll power up Kodama, and we'll sacrifice the Pixie to do it.
Is that enough?
Oh, wow. That gives me Jack. That kind of sucks. And might as well.
This is what the persona. Then
Just
let
do
us
it.
begin.
You change your mind? You'd like to read the registration? You'd like to register this? Read here.
Alright, so cheap, Let's see. Cheap devil.
This
Full of
persona,
incubus.
a fee is required. Then accept this persona. Are you finished?
No slacking off.
There's no way.
She has been bugging me for a while, so...
Hey.
Oh, there you are. So you don't believe how weird the chief's been acting. Sit down so I can give you the details.
Come on, sit.
So, the chief reduced my quota, and he even apologized to me. He said he's been concerned for my health, which is actually kind of creepy now that I think about it. Anyway, that's not all. He said he's letting me reopen my investigation into what happened with KO. He told me he wants me to do everything I can to pursue the truth. I think he was serious. I wonder what happened to make him change so suddenly. He reflected on his actions. What? Just out of the blue?
Hmm.
The whole thing's too convenient. It seems a little fishy, you know? I mean, you asked me for the chief's name the other day, right? Did I? Can't remember. Why are you giving him such a hard time? Aren't you gonna tell him the other good news? I know where KO is. That was part of the chief's apology to me. Apparently he did some investigating of his own. So he followed up on my journalist friend's source, and turns out she really is alive after all. I'm really glad to hear that. This is incredible news. So where is she? A mental hospital. That explains why she hasn't been able to contact me this whole time. I really want to go see her, but to be honest, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know the truth. Not just about KO's current state, but about what happened to her that night too. You need to pursue the truth. I know that. Honestly, I shouldn't be afraid to face the truth I've been chasing for so long, but I am. I won't let that stop me, though. I'll fulfill my promise, and I'll find out what happened with KO. I'm going to see her. No matter what happens, I need to see this through to the end. Otherwise, I wouldn't be Ichiko. Oh yeah, journalist extraordinaire. I'm really glad I talked to you about this. I never would have made up my mind without your help. You know, you're way more than just some high school kid. You're almost like my guidance counselor.
All right.
Oh, by the way, everything with the chief worked out okay, but the higher-ups are still keeping an eye on me. So I'll need to keep the juicy tidbits coming. You can't stop writing with the Phantom Thieves now. Alright, let's see what you have for me today.
All right.
Well then.
Alright, let's see what we can do today. Alright, there's Ryuji, who I need to talk to. But it looks like I might be able to top her off. But she's available, I think, most days. Oh, that's a meetup. Actually, she might actually max out. Hold on. Well, if she maxes out, I won't need a lover's persona. So let's actually go there. Hold on. If it turns out, let's see. If we still need to talk with her one more time, I'll go get a lover's persona.
Yes. We have to make them pay.
So let's see.
Oh yeah.
Alright, not happening yet. Decline for the moment.
That's too bad. We have to make them pay. Yeah. Hey, inmate.
I mean, I can see if Ryuji technically is available. Because I do need to work on him too.
Time for some rehabilitation. Power requires sacrifice.
Well, I can do what I've been doing.
What are you waiting for?
This is the power. Let these powers unite.
All right.
You change your mind?
You'd like to read the You'd like to register this? Read here.
Alright, let's see. So, at the very least, take out the cheapest levers I can. Still Pixie.
You'll withdraw this, then accept this persona.
And also, hold on.
Time for some rehabilitation.
They will be reborn anew.
Gonna string them up?
Trying to see, is there anything else? Well, if I have to, I can always take you out later. So maybe what I can do... Power you up.
Is that enough?
No, but it's
This
gonna be a
is
nice
what the
dent.
Let us begin.
Divine Grace. Well, you have no healing, so it doesn't matter.
Finished for now? You'd like to read the registration? You'd like to register this? These are the paths you have walked.
Alright, and I also want to get a chariot on me. I'll do a cheap chariot. I'm running low on money here.
This, you'll withdraw this, then accept this. You lack patience. Are you finished?
No slacking off.
I want to see if I can get... Because Richu might just be at the arcade since I can't go to the school. Let me check the arcade and see if he's there. Not today. So I guess it's on.
Yes!
We have to make them pay. Oh yeah!
We'll hang out. Somewhere fun.
Okay.
I'm here. Where have I not taken her specifically? Let's go.
Okay, let's get going. Hey,
You know, coming to the museum reminds me of back when we were dealing with Madarame. Honestly, now that I think about it, I'm surprised I'm going anywhere alone with you. I don't mean that in a bad way, though. It's a good thing. What do you mean? Well, the first impressions we had of each other were pretty horrible, weren't they? I never expected when I first met you that I'd someday be able to completely confide in you.
hey,
I guess there's just really no knowing what life will bring. Anyway, I'm really glad we got to come here today. Seeing the expressions and poses in the art was super informative. It might even help my modeling. Well, I hope we can come again together when we have the time. Although, don't you think the descriptions are tough? I wish they'd make them easier to read.
let's get back.
Okay, just trying to do all I can before I really have no choice.
Ah, you're back.
Alright. Looks like only one's really available today.
Been searching all along, confessing while alone without the
Let's go.
without a sign.
Don't give it to me.
Got my bonus. Oh, did you bring something with Phantom Thieves? I have to just spend time with her.
Sounds good to me.
I'll take you over. I just got my bonus, so I'm going to get some of the more expensive sushi today. Come on, don't hold back, or anything you want. Think of it as a thanks for all the info you've been giving me. Plus, I like to eat normal food once in a while too, you know. Let's keep our spirits up. Yeah, you're right. Let's make sure we get nice and energized for our next big mission. Okay, it's on me today. Knock yourself out. Wow, you ate a ton. Well, I guess it's normal for a high school kid. We'll just have to make up for it with more scoops. I'll be counting on you.
Well then.
Well, I guess we should get going. Let's get some sushi to go and stop by Lala-chan's place.
Oh?
Hey, I didn't know you could buy this. Alright, I'm giving you one as a gift. Now we'll each have one piece of a matching set. Sushi mug.
Thanks.
Two more weeks until Christmas. Do you already have plans? I'm just gonna glue myself to the TV. I've gotta watch the specials on Takeshi and Shido-san. I wish I had a boyfriend like Takeshi-kun. A cool dad like Shido-san wouldn't be bad either. Keep dreaming, but I totally get where you're coming from. Having Shido as your dad, the thought makes me sick. Could you really stand having a dad that was destroying people's lives for his own benefit? What would happen to this country if someone like that became the prime minister? We can't let him win, no matter what. There's no way we're going to let you have your way, Shido.
Hey!
Time's almost up. We need to fight. I know, we're running out of time. No new messages.
Good day.
Alright.
Good day.
Hold on. Let me see what I got here. I do have an Empress, so I'm good.
Good day. Huh?
I'd like to spend some time with Murphy. I need to speak with you about Takakura-san. Let's hang out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get some coffee while we talk. Oh, I know. Why don't we try a Big Bang Burger for a change? Oh, their coffee, I'm sure, was so tasty. I looked into Takakura-san, but I didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seem to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point. Somebody's telling the truth.
Yes.
I see. If there are two contradictory stories, one of them has to be right. I suppose I just need to learn the truth of the matter myself.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okamura Foods, both in public and in private. He even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. There's also the contract Sugimura-san made with my father. Is marrying him my only option? Though, now that I think about it, that may be the best chance to help the employees my father left behind. Well, there has to be another way. You're right. Perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? I don't think so. Takeshi-kun.
thank you.
Thank you. You always know how to make me feel better. Honestly, though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would never have had anyone to talk to like this. Is there anything I can do to return the favor? Please tell me. I want to help as much as I can. A bumper crop. Increase the total vegetable yield for a single harvest. Nice.
All right.
At least now she's at rank 5, so she's at least on par with Makoto. I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all of this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Takeshi-kun. We can forgo the elephants, though. Don't worry.
Now, shall we return home?
I guess we shall.
Ah, you're back.
Hold on. Back to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
Facing quite a lonely night without the clue.
How fair?
The inmate power requires sacrifice.
So let's see.
Is that that enough? That will do.
This is the power you will let these powers unite.
There we go.
Finished for now? You'd like to read the registry? Are you sure? Read here.
Alright, so... Kodama
Is
again.
this what a fee is required? This is your power. Are you finished? No slacking off!
Let's head over there.
Check.
Haha, you have been defeated. The battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo kingdom is complete. But to think you could stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword. You've improved, considering that you've endured the climbing silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is a real inspiration. I must think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't stay sharp.
Actually,
The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous shogi player. I'm aiming to be the first woman to reach the pro ranking league. I'm sure it will draw a lot of attention, especially after that article. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skills. I confess I'm a bit scared, though. Don't let your guard down. I won't. My opponent is ranked much higher than I am, so I won't take him lightly. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against a true professional.
all right.
But I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have to show them what I'm made of. I believe in you. Thank you. So, there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match?
Thank you very much.
Strategically place your pieces in the enemy's zone to increase your chances of getting gold. Be sure to use this tactic in your next match. For today, try and steal the pieces. Try to steal the pieces you want from me. Earn double money if a battle is won in one turn after a successful ambush.
All right.
Well then, let's begin the match. I hereby place this golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride.
I'll start.
Come, Lightning Metamorphosis Gold Promotion.
All right.
Thank you for today.
Hey,
I know, 7 days left. Well, she wants me to visit. Depends on who's available. No one available in Shibuya. Only it. Guess just you.
Please head to the exam room.
Alright, next time I talk to her.
Bye.
back.
Elections are this weekend. These goddamn election cars are so loud, too. They need to stop making me panic, damn it. This seems to be more like a big party than an election. Yeah, one that's just for Shido. His followers are essentially part of a cult at this point. I think I finally figured out what seemed off lately. Regarding what? Shido's popularity. He's all the people want to talk about. It's like they aren't interested in anything else. Is he brainwashing them? Mind control, That does seem possible under these circumstances. If people stop thinking for themselves, they'll be free from both anxiety and responsibility. And Shido's the perfect thing to put their trust in. All that's left is to believe what he can bring them happiness. Then they're all set. I can't believe this. Either way, we have to do everything we can. Brainwashing. I guess that's one way to look at it. Let's show people the truth behind all of this.
Well then.
Let's see, is there anyone else I can talk to? I wonder if the Phantom Thieves literally died, huh? Yeah, I don't like him either.
Got any news?
Hold on,
Oh,
I guess
yeah?
I don't have a devil anymore. Hold on. Oh yeah, I guess I got rid of him. Be right back.
Are you serious?
Hmm?
I'm curious.
Hey, inmate!
How goes?
So let's
The
take a look
inmate
here.
needs our guidance.
Gonna string him up? Is that enough?
That will do.
This is then let us begin.
Okay.
Finished for now. You'd like to read the you'd like to register this? These are the paths you have walked.
Alright, let's see. Where are ya? Devil.
A fee is this is your power.
Done already?
Yes, I'm done. I just need to get
It is
devil out.
time, inmate.
There we go. Let's hang out.
Thanks. Hey!
I went to see Kyle the other day. She's gotten so skinny. She looked almost like a stranger. She wouldn't say anything either. I think she had a mental shutdown, is it called? Are you okay? Yeah, I was expecting it to be bad, but it was still pretty jarring to see her in person. Her doctor said they found her collapsed in the street just about a year ago now. She had been wandering along the coast without any belongings, so the director's wife took her in. Is there any hope of recovery? All we can do is pray. Oh, oh. Either way, Kaio is still a suspect, so bringing her back here would just put her in danger again. So we'll never know what happened with that bureaucrat? Not necessarily. I have her hair clip. It looks like an ordinary accessory, but it actually was a miniature camera. It actually has a miniature camera built inside. Remember that voicemail she said, where she said she had something big? Well, it was all in the hair clip. So then, it was a picture of the bureaucrat's secret meeting. The other party must be the one behind the slush fund. And that other party, it was one of Shido's confidants. Shido? I can't believe a politician like him would work with someone so horrible. Yep, it's pretty clear that confidant was blackmailing the bureaucrat and killed him for not paying up. Kyle must have managed to escape, but then ended up suffering a mental shutdown somehow. I'm not sure what possibly could cause something like that, though. In any case, maybe that's why they decided to leave her alive. They underestimated her journalistic talent. That's an amazing story. It'll be a huge scoop if you're right. But given the current situation, it's going to be difficult to write an article about it. I wouldn't have Kaio's testimony even if I did. I wouldn't be able to corroborate her story. I'd get crushed if I tried to take them on without being fully prepared. You're not giving up, are you? Who do you think I am? I'm going to do whatever it takes to pursue the truth. I said I need to be fully prepared, didn't I? It'll just take a while. So then, I've resigned myself to a long battle anyway. I have her photo, now I gotta get some solid evidence, and lay the groundwork to prove her innocence. I'm going to avenge Ko. Well then, our deal's over. It'll be too dangerous for you to stick around from here onward. You understand, right? The opposition won't think twice about taking down anyone in their way. I'm sure I'll get targeted, so to be safe, you shouldn't come here again. I want to help. Are you serious? You must have nerves of steel. Geez, you're really never honest with yourself, Ichiko-chan. You're not gonna find anyone else who's listening to you as encouragingly as this guy. You know that, right? It's gonna be a long battle against a tough enemy. But you'd have him by your side through it.
What?
Wait, it's not like that. Sure. Now what about you, kid? You're not afraid to face the danger ahead, are you? No way. Fine. If you're sticking your nose in this one of your own free will, then there's nothing I can do. I'll solve this case on my own, but I appreciate having a friend who's got my back. Alright then, let's have a kickoff party. I'm gonna pour some Dom Perignon just for you. We don't carry that. There's some generic stuff in the back though. Oh, I'll grab an oolong tea for the kid. Man, lamest kickoff party ever. I guess the booze doesn't matter though. It's all about the company.
All right.
I'll go chill a bottle. Be back in a bit.
Hey!
Hey, so why do you do so much for me? I know at first it was for the articles, but you don't have any obligation to stay now, you know. Oh, I know. Did you take me seriously when I told the chief we were a couple? Jeez, kids today are so naive. That couple act? I didn't take it seriously. Of course, thank goodness. It would have been way too much trouble to be with a minor. What's taking Lala-chan so long? And what's with the heat? I mean, don't you think it's hot in here? All this heat's making me tired.
See you later.
Oh boy, lots of been going on, lots of social stuff. The election's at the end of the week, right? Well, Shield's gonna win anyway.
Kids these
Not
days.
that I asked for your opinion on the election. Well, no matter what the cause was, this election is heading in the right direction. Before we knew it, Shido had everyone in the palm of his hand. Deceiving people so well that they don't even realize it. Just how influential is Shido? Only one more week until the elections. People are treating this like some kind of massive party. It does not feel like an election. The candidates who are running against Shido have completely given up as well. That's fine, his reign ain't gonna last much longer. We'll make him apologize to every last citizen. Everyone will definitely snap out of it if we can do that. First and foremost, we should focus on changing his heart. I hope you understand, Takeshi. We don't have time to waste. I know. Don't worry. You have all of us backing you up. There's no reason to be waffling on this anymore. We just gotta do it. Time to make up your mind. Let's see who this is. Okay, that just reminded me of the deadline. Alright, well, I think I'll definitely call it here tonight. We'll continue trying to clean up some social link stuff as best I can. And we'll probably, in that next episode, we'll probably actually go back into the palace and start exploring. So until then, I'll catch you later.